Hey everybody, it's Smash Bro! Welcome back to Sonic Colors! Last time, we foiled Eggman's plans at taking over the world, and destroying his incredible interstellar amusement park in the process. This time, it's back, but I have some unfinished business. As you can see, I've been busy trying to get this entire thing out of the way, and that's Eggman's Sonic Simulator. This is an entire bonus world, basically. And there's an extra 21 stages. Now here's the thing. This is technically multiplayer. But, at the time of me recording this, you can tell that, unfortunately, getting other people to record with is just not a possibility. And the problem is that a very great reward is locked behind this multiplayer mode. So to compromise, I'm playing this mode solo. And it's not like it's impossible to playing this without two players, and I'm gonna be honest, playing with two players is kind of bad. So I'm totally fine with just doing this on my own. Would I have liked to do this with a guest? A little bit, yeah. But I didn't want to wait, like, 8+ years to do this, so we're doing this now. And alone. Together alone. Essentially, we've got just another set of 21 levels to go through. They're shorter than the main ones, as you can see, we've already completed this one within less than a minute. And there's no ranking, so I can just move on to the next one immediately without being shamed for getting, like, a terrible rank, even though I think I did well. Hooray! Also, since these are bonus videos and the levels aren't normally as long, I'm moving, or I should say instead, I'm going to be doing 7 levels in one episode. I think that's a fair, like, assessment. They're not the longest, and these shouldn't last as long, because I think there's some episodes of the main series that will probably be longer than this. I definitely know this finale should probably at least, like, 30 minutes long, because the recording was at least 30 minutes long, and God knows those credits were the longest credits in existence. This level enjoys the mechanics of having these platforms come down and crush you, and they kill you immediately if they actually do end up crushing you. Something else I should mention! In Gameland, you don't get extra lives, and there's no 1-ups in these stages, so if you die, and you basically lose all of those 2 lives you have, it's game over and you have to restart the stage. So, try not to die? Though now that I've said that, I'm totally gonna, like, get way too many game overs. It does lead for some impressive, set pieces, though, when they move up that fast. It's almost like a domino falling. Hurry up! Hurry up, I'm impatient! I want to get this stuff done. I've already delayed the series by like 2 months by the time I'm recording this. I don't want to delay it even further. Just want to get a jump and then press the B button to dash. Just be careful not to, fall. Those weird platforms that seem to disappear, some of them will disappear, some of them will not. It's really finicky, but in this case, they will disappear when you step on them. Some of them will disappear with the press of a button, like we saw earlier in the stage. And some will just fall off like a dick. We saw this in the Asteroid Coaster, actually, in, my favorite act, Act 2. And you can still break stuff, but you don't get 1-ups out of these, because you start every stage with 2 lives. Also, just, if you couldn't tell, the music is, or are remixes of the regular worlds, but with an 8-bit overtone. I'll let you listen to what is Starlight Carnivals. Yeah, it's good music. I like the remix. And we are seeing the reintroduction of some mechanics, such as the sidestepping. And we've got grind rails again. But now they're reintroducing even more new mechanics. This time we've got a slot machine. This one's a bit weird. And remember, this is Eggman's, like, this is a video game that Eggman has made in-game. So, you saw that there were rainbow Eggman symbols. Those are your 777s. The actual 777s will just actually shoot out spikes that it will hurt you. Of course, this is Eggman's game, so Eggmans are the right thing to have. I want to be able to jump at the right time, although I recall boosting actually still lets you land properly. But otherwise, smooth sailing all the way to the end. Another good level. If we're going by order, the next one should be based on Planet Wisp. Actually, come to think of it, this is something else I can bring up. A lot of these levels are molded, or at least have some reference to a level in the original Sonic the Hedgehog on Genesis. We saw bits and pieces of Green Hill Zone in Game Land Act 1. And now we're seeing that we're taking some cues from Springyard Zone. We'll be seeing more references as they come up. But again, I barely remember Sonic the Hedgehog, so like... But yeah, these are verbatim just parts of Springyard. So they're really like using the whole like motif of like classic Sonic on this. Perhaps this was a teaser for things to come. Another thing are these special bonuses. They just reward more points. They don't actually do much in the way of doing anything. They don't yield rewards. They're not like the red rings. They're basically just an extra 50,000 points. God, how many billiard balls are there? Yeah, so even with these Eggmans, they still gave us rings. They ain't giving us much rings, though. And we are nearing the end of the stage. Perfect. We're only 9 minutes in, we're already getting close to the end of the set. Because I am doing, like, 3 sets of 7. So I do have 3 videos planned. God, I love Aquarium Park's music so much. But what I don't like is when they literally recreate Labyrinth Zone. This is Labyrinth Zone. Yep. Of all the things they wanted to reference, they referenced Labyrinth Zone. Unless you're that one guy that actually likes Labyrinth Zone, in which case, congratulations, you got what you wanted? Although I don't know if everyone was actually wanting this, so, your mileage may vary. Over here we got 4 rings, or 4 10 rings. They show up briefly and... Uh-oh. Okay, cool, we have the bubble. And yeah, they even remixed the bubble sound to be 8-bit. Oh god, this thing! Yeah, this thing will follow Sonic, and it will hurt you. I know I said most, like, Eggman things are good in this, but that ain't one of them. Okay. Just carefully maneuvering around you. We need to wait for that thing to elevate, but we have to get off of it before it crushes us. And now waiting for platforming. I will say this can be a bit of a slower mode, but again, I don't think... Bleh. I'm fine with Sonic being slow if it means the platforming's good, and, you know, this is still one of the better Sonic games, which, you know, makes me feel like the platforming is at least a little bit better. Some BS moments, but not nearly as much as in other Sonic games. We should be nearing the end of the stage, though, because they usually don't go above, like, more than 2 minutes. Yep, I can hear it off in the distance. We're nearing the end. Just a few more button presses, and we're good. What's next on the docket? Act 6 is Asteroid Coaster. Let's see what they have in store for us. We got a boost section almost immediately. And you're noticing, I find that slam bonuses come a lot, or are far more frequent in Gameland than they ever were in, like, the regular campaign. And I wonder if it was actually just designated specifically for Gameland and not the campaign, but they just... the programming still stuck, so there were some locations where you could still get a slam bonus. Alright, so in the bottom we get this pulley to bring us upwards. And get a gratuitous amount of auto sections and ramps. I'm just gonna go up here, see what's up here. Oh, with some tricky platforming. I'm about to see what was up there, but... actually, yeah, wait. We can still get to it anyway. And it's only a, it's only 2 of these punching bags. They do give out a special bonus, though. Just keep going. That guy had this egg pawn. I think they're called egg pawns, actually, now that I think about it. I finally remember what that enemy I hated was, and it's actually called the Big Chaser. Couldn't remember when I did Terminal Velocity, but I looked back at it later, and I went to look for the name of it, and sure enough, it's called the Big Chaser. I probably would have called it like the Hermit Chaser or something like that, but what do I know? I'm not the one making robots here. Alright. Last stage. Well, last stage for this set. Thankfully, no red rings at all, like, any collectibles. Everything here is just for score attacks. We're gonna avoid you, because we know what that thing is. Got more slot machines. More rings. Not a lot of rings. Weird, usually I at least get, like, a few Eggmans by this point. We haven't seen a single one this entire run so far. This is actually kind of surprising. Also, we're not screwed over getting this. I can see this thing just where it is. We need to avoid that thing at all costs. Why would you do that, video game? Fine, I'll go the harder way. Yeah, and you can see already it's... Oh god, this thing completely screwed me over. Why would you do this, game? Why would you do this, game? Fine, we'll move on. Wow, what is up with these bumpers? Like, I know they push you back, but I didn't realize they made you, like, actually get pushed forward this much, though. Oh, I guess that button was just for 2 specific areas. Okay. Let's move on up. I can hear the goal ring. And of course I had to stick one last one of you guys on us. And on a platforming segment. Two of them! Ah, come on, game. Don't be like this. Don't be mean. Thank you. But yeah, that's one set of levels completely done. Perfect. Guess I'll sign off here and just say next time on Sonic Colors. We're going to be doing the second set of 7 levels in Eggman Sonic Simulator. See you guys then.